Aloha kako, Inapua Hawaii ne, ka'oho ka'alasito here, aka KO, depending what region you're living in for your monetary manawa of the day. Aloha! Today is second day off, Saturday. We're gonna go out and beat the street. And what I mean by that is I got my flyer here for my claw machine business. And my business partner here, he just he actually went up to his condo to go print out some contracts for us. But we're gonna be going to different establishments today to pitch our claw machine business to, different owners. So we're dressed nice, get ready for, shave, got your hair going, smell good, brush your teeth. And, we came up with a game plan that we're going to have, we got to have something that shows we're for real, legit, as well as information about it. We want to go and introduce ourselves, be very open and cordial, but also let them know how much value we can provide to the business, right, with our claw machines. We're gonna be looking at places like restaurants, maybe boba shops, places that have a lot of foot traffic, but also people tend to have to wait for whatever the product is that they're gonna get. Like boba shops, you're waiting for your drinks. Coffee shops, you're waiting for your drinks. We're gonna hit up restaurants where you're gonna have to wait. And it is a Saturday, so I'm hoping that it's gonna be busy. Now, there's a part that I'm thinking that's gonna be a double-edged sword of like, oh, it's so busy that the managers or the owners, because we want to get to the owners, right? And if not, the second best one will be the managers, but that they might be too busy to talk to us. So, just like an elevator pitch, we want to pitch them as fast as possible, let them get back to their business, but also show them how much value we can provide for them. So I'm looking at stuff like customer satisfaction or customer entertainment, as well as employee retention. Customer entertainment meaning like while they're waiting, we want to prevent them from being bored, right? While you're waiting, being bored can cause a bunch of things. Now, I've been in the restaurant business before for years. My partner has been in the restaurant business. So what happens when you're waiting in the restaurant, right? You get bored, you get a little bit irritated, especially if you have to wait so long. You're there hungry, right? So you get hangry, and it gets even worse when you have children on board, right? Where they get irritated and they start like wanting to play around and making noise and all that kind of stuff. So what can we provide that will help deter that experience for them is claw machines. They can, everybody wants to try their luck in winning something. The kids love it. There's flashy lights to it. It will just inspire them to want to like spend a little bit more money, because going in a restaurant, you're already in the mode of spending money anytime you go into an establishment. So that's what it's all about, the customer entertainment part. Hopefully it will deter them and distract them long enough to where next thing you know, they're being called and they can go sit down. Being in a restaurant business, that is one of the starts of getting customers to be irritated. And then now you place them in their table, and then now who gets the brunt of all that irritation is the waiters and the waitresses, right? So that's also going to help the workers to kind of like cool the cool the customers' anxiety down and anger down, to get them ready for the next step, to get fed and to get served. Second part is employee retention. So we all know now that from a lot of business owners, including myself, that employee retention is something that's very tricky to have to, it's an issue for every business owner, right? That it's hard for them to find employees that are willing to stay and to fill in spots, positions and whatnot, right? There's always hiring signs everywhere you go. So we wanted to pitch to the owners that the profits that you will get from our machines, and the percentage rate is going to be bargained as well too, right? Whatever they get monthly, we would give them the idea that it could be for tips for the workers. So that's passive income, right? You can take home maybe like $20 extra a month for your tips, just by doing nothing, by allowing our machines to help make that extra money for the employees to take home. Now, of course, this is what we will suggest to the owners. It's up to the owners to do what they want to do with it, and that's their choice. But we really would like to spearhead the retention of the workers to stay at the place of business, which is the thing. So customer entertainment as well as employee retention are the spearheads of what we're going for with our pitch, and we're going to try to practice that as we go to all the different locations. This is very exciting. I like this part. I like these things about businesses, is having to pitch yourself to customers and owners to, again, show your value that you can provide to them. Everybody, or I'll speak for myself, the anxiety comes because of the no's that you're going to get. So I already know we're going to get no's. I know this already. But it's a numbers game, right? You got to keep on coming back. And then there's also this thing called the rule of 7, where you have to at least communicate with them 7 times. The first time that we're going to go out, yeah, we're going to get no's. In fact, I read this book about you wanting no's, right? You want to get no's. Like, if you're focusing on us getting 5 yeses and then we don't get it, the courage part stuff, your excitement and stuff, it's hard to really maintain that as you keep going, right? But if you're trying to get an X amount of no's, let's just say we want to get so we have maybe like 26 of these flyers. Let's just try to push for 26 no's. Every flyer that we give, I want to know. Like, no thank you, no thank you, I want that. Because if we're just going for 5 yeses and we get the 5 yeses, even though, then we would probably stop. But if we're looking for the 26 no's, we're just going to keep on pushing, keep pushing, and we might actually get more clients or more customers than we would if we were to focus on the yeses. So focusing on a no's is another good psychological psychological tactic that I'm going to employ, and I've done before, but not on a grander scale. This is more of a grander scale we're going to do. We're going to go into all of these are gone. All of these flyers are gone. So that's the fun stuff. I'm excited that we're gonna get this going on today. And like I said, the double-edged sword is, if it's so busy that I want the managers and the owners to see that every single one of these people that are waiting can be an extra $1 in your pocket, extra at the minimum, right? Could be $2, $5, could be $10, because our machines also provide that discount where, like, the more games the more money they put into the machine, they're going to get an extra bonus play for free. So that's great. And then in order for them to win and then go have some happy times at the table to go eat their food and stuff. So yeah, I think that's going to be a good overall. I'm excited. We'll let you know how it goes, and I'll probably give like a follow-up just to tell you what we learned, how we feel now. Like, I'm excited now, so I'll tell you how I feel afterwards, okay? Ka'oho'okalasito, aka KL, depending on what region you're living in, for your monitoring all day. Let's go, hustle, baby.